Okay, there we go. Timestamp August 30th, 2025. It's 10:20 p.m. I'm gonna walk Scrappy. Ow. He's gonna stomp on my foot as he runs past because, why not? Okay, well, I can't get the door if you don't get out of my way. It's not complicated. Hey, it's dark out. It's been raining a little bit and threatening to rain more. We were hoping to, I don't know what I just stepped on. I'm a little worried about that. We frogs in the pool. We were hoping to do a garage sale in the morning. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Crossing the lanai in the dark is complicated because of all the damn debris. I think I can. Oh boy. Okay. That was almost bad. There we go. So I've done a little bit of stuff around the house today, nothing major. Been having like little panic attacks throughout the day. No rhyme, no reason. It's just what the cool kids are doing. Excuse me. I really don't know how people, my wife and other people that I know have had anxiety and panic attacks like most of their lives and whatnot. I don't know how they did it. Because this is, as my mom would have said, this is nuts. Just chest tightness, palpitations. It's not the emphysema. Actually, I'm doing okay in that department. I'm keeping it at 2 cigars a day. I'm back on track there. Still trying to quit, you know. Yeah, take care of business, Scrap. But I got up early-ish this morning, took like a nap in the afternoon, 2-3 hours. Got a delivery of cleaning supplies from Walmart because we got messes, you know. Laundry detergent because we're still going through fabric here a little bit because bed bug situation. Hoping to get, if everything works right, because Pix has been coming over a lot more, we may actually be ready to spray to get like the Orkin Man out here in 2 weeks maybe. It could happen, which would be swell. Try and get that situation resolved. I'm noticing less of them, but I've also got a couple cans of the good stuff spray-wise, and I've been at least working the areas where I am most of the time. So I think that I'm helping, but we still have to have it professionally sprayed. That's not, I can't get the entire place, and these guys are professionals. They're going to have to. Yep, don't know what I just stepped on there either. Little lumpy things in the path, which is concerning. Ow, that was my arm. Oh. Come on, Scrap. go outside, Tanner. You could have. You were right there. You saw what we were doing. I even waited by the door. You didn't go outside. Did get a couple of packages, which are more exciting than cleaning products. Not as necessary, mind you, but more fun. And they're directly related to something I got the other day that I was disappointed in. Mind you, it's not the item that I got in the other day's fault. No. I'm shedding. Okay. Nothing for you. You ate your cookie, right? That's it. One per customer, pal. I'm pretty sure these should be the right scale. Should be. If I can get it open. Okay. Start with that. Put that there. Badger buys Lego toys, video games. Badger buys. Hey, you get a free plug. Badger buys. Sorry, I guess Wisconsin, based on the shape. I saw that and immediately thought of Mark Shepard. Badger. If you know, you know. Alright. Okay, this one, cool. Yeah, scale-wise, that's good. So, trying to match up with the Vanellope that I have. She looks good. It comes with one of the little... And I've got one that came with the Vanellope, because it's part of the same group, the same set. They're like little avatar kind of things. Where you can change around. It's kind of neat. I need to find the other one, because I may wind up having an army of them after a while. But it's got different faces on the head. So you can do the, like, take all my money kind of thing. But Calhoun figure, voiced by the incredible Jane Lynch, who I have not met, but I have coordinated with, so to speak, in that she was doing a fundraising event down where our shop was, and we donated some stuff. It was like for one of the local schools. We donated some stuff, and as per the agreement, friends coordinated this. There was a comic book. They did like a behind-the-scenes magazine comic book for Glee, and we had the issue, the first issue, or maybe the only issue. And I had like 10 of them, but I gave them like 5 or 6, and that was part of the donation. We put together a big package, and the person that was the go-between, I said, look, I want an autograph on 2 of these to come back to me. The others, because they're even a Jane Lynch, because Jane Lynch's picture is on the cover along with, and I can't think of the performers' names, but like Rachel and Schuster, and you know, it's like a collage of a bunch of the different faces. Got it around here somewhere. You'll see it eventually. But I said, you know, I want 2 of these to come back as autographs, One for the shop, one for me personally. And there was one that was like, to the Comic Shack, thanks for everything, Jane Lynch, And the other one's to Mark and Kelly, me and my girl, because we're both, we absolutely adore Jane Lynch. So I said, the other 4 copies or whatever, I'm like, this is a great item for you to work with, because you can easily do autographs of this. It's an unusual comic booky item with you on the cover, so you guys are doing raffles and giveaways and stuff like that, or if you're doing like an auction or something, got you a pretty neat item to work with. So yeah, that very cool. I don't think she came with any gear, so I don't think I'm missing anything there. And as far as like guns and whatnot, I've got tons of, between Star Wars and G.I. Joe and all that. So, and she's based on that video game. Was it Heroes Duty? I want to say that's right. I think so. They're over the top and oversized, and I'm sure I've got some kind of like quadruple rocket launcher kind of silliness that I could give her to hold. But I figure the Vanellope, I'll check the scale here in a sec. She looks good. Not crazy on the articulation, but I like the design on the armor and whatnot. It's nothing fancy. These are by Bandai, I think. I'm pretty sure it's Bandai Thinkway. As far as the mold, basic but good. You know what I mean? It's not anything incredibly crazy, but I've still seen companies mess up on simple, which is saddening, obviously, but it can be done. I can mess up an easy job, said most manufacturers. And honestly, Mattel is guilty of that a lot sometimes too, which is sad, because as big as they are, they get sloppy sometimes. The incredibly sad part about it is, because they're Mattel, they frequently get a lot of the licensing. So other companies that might take a little bit better care of the intellectual property don't get the chance. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that I don't like their products. Usually they do a great job. But there is that 1 out of 10 where it's like, really? Zazzle, I think it is another one that half of their products to me are crappy. Half the time they don't get it right. Just really sloppy molds, ridiculous paint. Okay, this is not the one that I thought it was. That's over here still. Okay, so I got... This is, I think, the one that went to Puerto Rico, because why wouldn't it? The thing of this is, though, I ordered another one loose, because this was an auction. I didn't think I was going to get it. The loose one was a little, dirty. I'm still waiting for that one, so I don't want to open this one yet, because I might just resell this, because it's still in package and perfect. But this gives me an idea what the figure looks like. Interesting. So I'm going to wait until the loose one gets here, and then I'll take a closer look at that. And if it's too far gone, too messed up, then I'll open this one. Oh, there it is. Excuse me, Scrap. Where'd he go? So, this has got to be the one I was thinking it was. as Stallone said. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Excellent. Yes. That's more like it. Oh my God, this guy's chunky. As he should be though, right? Old ham hands himself. Hollow. The arms and legs aren't, which makes this guy, he's heavy. That's a heavy figure. So let's see if we can adjust that. Not really. That's as good as it gets. Got Ralph and Felix and Calhoun, who's a dynamite girl. I think these are all part of the same set too. Yeah, Bandai, yeah. This makes me happy. Sorry about this roll cam. Okay, where are you? There you are. Ow. That was my fingers. I know they'll grow back. So many figures here, it's actually getting a little jammed up in here. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking real good. I wish they had peg holes in the feet. That would make things a lot easier. So yeah, that's works pretty well with the Vanellope there. They're all part of the same set, so the scale is pretty much on it because they're made to interact with each other, so naturally it scales right? Cool. The two power couples. Oh. So they make me happy. Oh. So I'm gonna clean up my mess on the bar. Got a tuxedo cat luxuriating on the opposite side of the bar. That's alright, he's mine. Clean up this mess, and then I'm going to go move some boxes around in the workshop. Because we pretty much got that one corner cleared out to where we can start kind of stacking there and working back. Getting there. But yeah, I did some basic stuff around the house. Nothing major. Vacuum, dishes, Tiny's doing laundry. One brick. But yeah, kind of woke up with a headache. Went to bed with a headache. So. Not exactly slumming it today, but slacking a little bit. But after the last 3 days in the workshop, blazing heat, takes a toll on you. Even spending 4 or 5 hours out there, it's 100 degrees, so a little sapped. Yeah, and again, I know I've got another one of these I want to say it's a white dude with brown hair somewhere. May wind up with a little army of these guys. They're goofy, they're fun. But I don't have anything else that's really exciting to share with you this moment. I'm going to double check the weather, but I'm not. There's a lot of 20 to 60% chances of rain because we're in the Florida summer. So I'm not feeling real confident about garage sale tomorrow just because based on the timetable, we may have just gotten set up when it's going to start to get all rumbly. Let me see if they've updated. There we are. Yeah, I've got 20% as of 6 a.m. all the way up to about 50% through, bounces back and forth, but it doesn't go below 20% until 6 p.m. A lot of them are in the 40s and 50s, which usually one of them will hit. That's slightly frustrating. It's hard to do outdoor stuff sometimes in the summer. Complicated, at least. In coffee news, we're doing Harry and David Breakfast Blend. Again, one of the standard house coffees. Sporting some Sylvester today. Got some big heavy stuff I'm going to be moving out there, and then it's mostly going to be boxes and bags of fabric. Because once I move, there's two big table shelfy things that are in between two shelves, and once I move those, I can stack bags of laundry and fabric in between. They've been washed once, but we're going to let the constant heat of the workshop. Because bed bugs don't like extreme heat. So it's a pretty good place to store fabric that's been treated, just in case there was eggs or something like that. Number one, they're getting smothered because they're in a sealed plastic bag, so they don't really have a lot to work with. But additionally, it can get to be 100, 105, 110 out there. So they're not exactly, that's not thriving conditions for those guys. So hopefully that'll take care of anything we missed, But it also gets it out of the house proper, so it makes it more sprayable in here. That's the idea anyway. But I should be able to stack those bags in between. My dad's got kind of a shelf coming out from a wall, and then there's a shelf on the wall. And we can stack in between them, kind of like library rows, almost. That way the bags don't have anywhere to slide or roll to because they're sandwiched in between two sturdy shelves. It's kind of the running theory. It should work. And we can go pretty high because the shelves are... there's one that's on the wall. That's obviously pretty high. The other one's still... I want to say 7 or 8 feet tall. Yeah, it's probably 8 feet tall. So I'm 5'7", 5'8", depending on what day of the week it is. And I have to not really stretch, but extend to reach things on the top shelf. So we should be able to go pretty high. It should work. Yeah. So I'm going to try and move a lot of that stuff tonight, because with the napping I'm pretty awake, and I don't know that we're doing a garage sale. If the skies look pretty good at sunrise, maybe we'll try and squeak some stuff out there and do like a soft open, so to speak. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. One brick, man. I got my Wreck-It Ralph toys. And eventually I'll get the Moe. Yeah, the pictures on the listing, the Moe was kind of a little dirty. But if I can clean it up, I'll just resell the other one that's MIB. I don't need... I want it to play with, to have out, not to, you know, keep in a box somewhere. It's a mint in box. I'm done with that stuff. There are a few things that I have like that I might keep like that, but the rest of it, if it's not something I'm playing with, I'm not just going to own it to own it, you know. So, and that's how we are. Alright, make it a great day.